Namaste everybody, welcome to YogaCandi. My name's Candace and today I have a flow that's great if you've got an arm or hand injury, particularly a hand injury. Just know how to modify if you actually have something that's in the shoulders, because we are going to be lifting the arms, and if you are have injured somewhere in there, then this might not be the best flow. Or you can modify and not actually lift your arms, keep them by your side, maybe don't even open them out when you do Warrior 2. It's definitely going to be more of an intermediate class just because I want you guys to be able to know how to modify for where you are with your injuries. Maybe you've got something really simple like a little strain in the hand, or maybe you just want to try something a bit different and go hands-free just for fun. So I've actually strained a little ligament in my finger, so it's nothing major. I'm still able to do a normal yoga flow, but it's a little uncomfortable, so I thought this is a great class to do for everybody today, and just to help those that perhaps actually do have a proper injury, like maybe a wrist strain or a sprain or a break even. So we're going to start off at the top of the mat. Try and come up without using your hands if possible. So we're going to start at the top of the mat. There's no need for any props. Let's do a little meditation at the top of the mat, just with the hands hanging down by the sides of the body. Closing the eyes, dropping the shoulders. Hugging the belly button back just a little. Keep your breath natural to start with. And then when you're ready, maybe engage your Ujjayi breath. Finding some neck rolls, so rolling your head from shoulder to shoulder. If you don't have hand or wrist or arm injuries that are too bad, then you can start to just turn the wrists round and round, and inhale, raise the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Coming back up to your mountain, roll the spine, continue 3 of these. If you have an arm injury that's from the shoulder, perhaps just do it without raising the arms. Taking 1 more. On this fold, just allow your hamstrings to awaken, so hang heavy here. If you would like to, you can interlace your fingers behind your back and allow your hands to fall up and over the head. Half lift, look forwards, fold. Bring it back into your chair pose. Sit back as far as you can and tuck your tailbone. You can take your hands to your heart center in prayer or raise them to the sky. Inhale, mountain. Raise your left leg, you can keep it bent or straighten, or you can play around with bending and straightening. Take the knee out to the side with the knee bent, and maybe try to straighten the leg while it's out to the side. Come back to the center, straighten if you can, take a grip of the knife edge of the foot and twist. Taking it down, placing that shin on top of your right knee, coming down into a standing figure 4 or pigeon. Just rest your forearms onto your left shin. Keep your spine straight. And then come on up, see if you can hold your balance. Extend that left foot out again. Step back, high lunge. You can keep your hands down or you can place them up to the sky. Come on down for low lunge. Keep the hips squared. And then tuck the back toes, lift up to your high lunge, squeeze your glutes. And again, down to low lunge. And then back up, high lunge. Open, warrior 2. Hands can stay down if you have a shoulder injury. Or out to the side to your warrior 2. Take a reverse warrior. Into your triangle pose. Come on back up, warrior 2. And then take it down to a side lunge, over to the left. You can come on all the way down if you like and get a real good stretch, the inside edge of this right leg. And then use the power of your legs to take it all the way to the other side. Power of the legs, lift yourself back up, wide-legged forward fold. Interlace the fingers your non-habitual way if you would like to. Allow them to fall over your head. Come on up. Open your feet out to the long edges of your mat, heels inwards. Come on down to your goddess pose. Spread the knees nice and wide. Maybe take your arms into cactus or just let them hang or rest on your knees. Okay, come on up. Bring it back to your high lunge, face forwards. Take a twist in your lunge, look to the right. Maybe even take it with a little back bend. You can bring that right arm to the right, to this left knee. Back to your high lunge, step forwards, inhale mountain and fold. Half lift, look up, fold. Come back into your chair pose. Tuck your tailbone, sit all the way back. Make sure you can still see your toes. Back to mountain. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to lift the right leg. Keep it bent just for a moment. You can play around with straightening and bending. And then bend it, take it out to the side. Hold it just here, or you can play around with straightening it out to the side. Bend back to the center. Now take a grip of the outside edge of your foot. Open into a twist. Okay, bring that shin onto your left knee, opening up into a standing figure 4, standing pigeon. Sit down and rest your forearms onto your shin. Come on up, see if you can keep your balance and extend that right leg. Step it back behind you, high lunge. Hands can stay at prayer or go to the sky. Okay, low lunge. Come on down onto that knee. Send your hips forwards, keep them square. Tuck the back toes, lift back up, high lunge. One more down, low lunge. Back up, high lunge. Open to your warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Triangle pose. Warrior 2. And then take it over to your side lunge, Skandasana, to the right. Use the power of your legs, take it to the other side. Come back up, use the power of your legs, take it into a wide-legged forward fold. Maybe this time you want to fold with a twist. Take your right arm to your left ankle, twist, look to the sky. Back to center, twist to the opposite side. Back to center. Come on back up. Let's take it into our goddess pose. Turn toes to face out, heels in, bend down, knees out to the sides. Excuse my bum view. And maybe open your arms to cactus. And back up, take it forwards to a high lunge. And let's find our twist in our high lunge. Look to the left. Maybe take a back bend, taking this left hand to the right knee, right arm up and over the ear. And then back to your normal high lunge, step forwards. Inhale, mountain. Exhale your hands just to your side. Wiggle your feet as wide as your hips. Turn the feet outwards, heels in. Coming down for our Malasana, yogi squat. You can use your elbows to push your knees apart. If you have an injury of the elbow or in the shoulder, again, just rest your hands down or skip the pose. From your Malasana, take a seat onto your bum nice and slow. Keep your hands raised. Keep your feet raised. And take it up into your boat pose. You can take a beginner variation with hands underneath the knees or extend the arms and the legs. Now take a little roll on your spine and roll into your plow pose if you don't have a shoulder injury. Back into your boat pose. Holding your boat, and then take it down to a low boat. Hug your belly button back and see if you can pump it up back to your high boat and then maybe back down again. One more. Back up to your high boat pose, and I have a little friend joining us. This is Cherry, and she's the softest baby. From here, take your feet into butterfly pose, opening the knees out to the sides. Come on forwards if you would like to, all the way to the hands, maybe all the way to the forehead. Opening up through those hips. Okay, come on up and roll yourself onto your back nice and slowly. Take your hands out to the side. We're going to take a bridge pose. So feet hip distance, and lift your Bum all the way to the sky, squeeze your glutes. Roll your spine all the way down. Now open your arms out into a capital T. Wrap your legs, your right leg over your left once or twice. Sending the hips over to the right, knees fall to the left. Take your gaze to the right in a reclined twist. Try to keep both your shoulders on the ground, or as close to the ground as possible. Okay, come out of this twist, take it to the opposite side. So wrap the opposite leg on top once or twice. Send the hips slightly to the left and your gaze to the left as well. Come back to the center. Make your way into your final resting pose, Shavasana. I'll be here with you just for a minute or two, and you can stay as long as you like. Remember to stay with the breath and with the sensations of the body. Become so aware of your inner body and the sensations through the hands and feet that there's no room for any thoughts to come in. But if they do, let them be there. No judgment. And then let them pass. If you would like to end your practice with me, then slowly wiggle your fingertips and your toes. And if possible, rotate the wrists and the ankles. Rotate the direction of the twist. And then slowly make your way to your side body. Push yourself up into a comfortable seat, any cross-legged seat of your choice. Take a moment before opening the eyes. Take some deep breaths in the nose and exhale out the mouth. One more. Just take a moment to rub your hands together if there's no pain. Warm them up. If there's pain, skip this part. And then place your hands over your eyes. Take a big inhale and exhale. Open your eyes behind your hands, looking from side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly move your hands away, keeping the eyes open. Thank you so much, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this hands-free class, whether it was because you had an injury or it was just you wanted to try a hands-free class, maybe something different. I do hope that you listen to your body though, and if anything felt painful, I do hope that you ignored the pose, moved on, did something else, or just left your arms to hang heavy. Especially if your arm is in a cast or something, then just please, I hope that you just listen to your body. And until next time, everybody, continue to take this mindful feeling with you throughout today. And just remember that meditation is not something we do, it's something you can actually be. So throughout your day-to-day, keep reminding yourself that you can meditate even whilst talking to someone. So just a quick example is somebody's in a conversation with you. Instead of your mind wandering off about what you're going to say next, really engage and listen to them. If you find your mind starting to drift, bring yourself back and the focus back to that person that's talking. Sometimes it's a very difficult practice, but nobody said it would be easy. And that's how we practice meditation as the day goes on. So any chore that you do today, any work you do, just remember you can do it in a meditative way. Until the next time, have a wonderful day, everybody. Sending love and light.